Sport-loving Mike Shuttleworth plays hard, but at night, he's champ of a different sport.
My wife told me about my snoring. She'd just basically tell me, hey, could you turn the chainsaw off so I can go to sleep? Or can you, you sound like a snoring bear.
Mike's snoring is abominable. It sounds like the roof is being sucked right off the house. It's guttural, it's nasal. It's really bad.
1 in 3 men and 1 in 4 women snore. That annoying roar caused by air flowing over relaxed tissues at the back of the throat. And the more the tissues vibrate against each other, the louder it gets.
You know, maybe I shouldn't admit this, but I do understand how wives can kill their husbands, because I had a job where I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and not to be getting any kind of sleep. It just progressed to separate rooms for about the last 7 years.
Probably the most important thing is that I'm not in the same bedroom as my wife.
The whole marriage, if you will, is not a marriage anymore. It's just 2 people sharing a mortgage.
So Mike is looking to the Far East for solutions with the help of Vancouver Ayurvedic practitioner Todd Caldecott.
Hi, Todd.
Hey, Mike Shuttleworth?
Yeah, Mike Shuttleworth. Yep, you betcha. Ayurvedic medicine. I've read some stuff about it, just trying to get a little bit of information on what it's about. I'm just sort of going here and seeing if there's something that can help me.
I'm just going to do a few physical examinations. Okay, so you're sitting forward. All right, so I'm just going to have a look.
This is Mike's first visit with Todd Caldecott, an Ayurvedic practitioner. Originating in India some 5,000 years ago, Ayurvedic medicine emphasizes prevention and promotes healing through herbal remedies and lifestyle changes.
There's a natural rhythm to our bodies, and if we obey these natural rhythms, if we live in harmony with these natural rhythms, then we experience good health and good vitality. And when we don't, this is where we begin to see the disease process creeping in. When we look in your pulse, the specific issue that's going on is that you have too much phlegm. This is the underlying factor that's promoting the issues with the snoring. So we're going to make some modifications to your diet.
I can adapt to basically any situation. Just given some instructions and some direction, I'm pretty adaptable.
We're gonna get this little pot for you. It's called a neti pot. And what you do is you mix up a water salt solution, so it's a saline solution. And what happens is the water goes up through your nostrils, through your nasopharynx, and down through the other nostril, and it pulls out all this mucus.
Okay.
Now what's interesting is that you can talk as you're doing it.
Okay.
So you can say, so honey, don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning after work. I mean,
She'll
you can
be totally excited about that.
Exactly. I'm going to give you a formula to help with the sinus congestion, with the nasal congestion. What I recommended was a formula that contained herbs. Some of the herbs I used were things like were golden seal, another one was bayberry, another one was ginger. You just mix it in a little bit of water and take it before meals. It has a rather bitter taste, so you just can plug your nose and fire it back and have a chaser of another glass of water.
So, in other words, no wine or beer for chasers?
No.
Okay.
No tequila shooters either.
I got to pick up I believe, a neti pot and sesame oil, which will be going up the nose instead of drinking a beer. But, hey, I'm going to do it.
After 3 weeks of treatment, Mike is in for a checkup.
How are you doing? How are things?
Been good. It's, I stopped snoring basically after about the first week. I haven't been snoring for about 2 weeks, so I've been staying on your regime basically religiously.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, trust me, my wife will let me know if I fall off the wagon.
Mike's 10-year Snorefest wreaked havoc in his love life. But after just 1 week of Ayurvedic and Reiki treatments, his snoring suddenly stopped. Now 3 months in, and Mike's still sleeping like a baby.
I go to bed at night with my wife, and I'm waking up in the morning with my wife, and that was probably the most, it was like, holy, I'm not snoring, like what's going on here, right? So that was very, very, I think that was the high point for sure.
The stakes were actually very high because we were on our second separation in 10 years. And this was make or break. Like, what are we doing here? Is this chronic problem really going to be the end of a relationship that started out of love, and it's going to end in anger and frustration. But sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional, but it's really been a godsend, and it's really good that he realized that this chronic problem is something that can be cured.